After such a crazy, intense week in Winston-Salem, look at this bright sign today that things are getting better. It is so much calmer than the massive flames we saw earlier in the week at the Weaver fertilizer plant. Now at this point, crews say they are working on putting out remaining hot spots. That means the tide is turning, and a lot of people are back home this weekend inside that 1 mile area that had been evacuated for much of the week. But even though they are sleeping in their own beds again, WFMY News 2's Avery Powell found their worries are not over yet.
I just had a lot of questions.
Crystal Barnes is still uneasy after coming home Saturday.
I am grateful that I still have a home to come home to. It still is a little unsettling.
Barnes and her family evacuated Monday because of the Winston Weaver fertilizer plant fire. As a cancer survivor, she's concerned for her health.
What are the long-term effects of those chemicals?
During the evacuation, Barnes stayed with family one night, and then she and her 3 children were in a hotel, paying out of pocket.
It was definitely a financial hardship, and it was very unexpected.
She and other families were eventually helped by Carissa Joins and her husband, who fundraised to get hotel rooms for evacuees.
It just seems silly to me to not have people being able to sleep in a bed and have their own bathroom and to be able to take off a mask and not worry about catching COVID from a random person that's next to them that they've never seen.
It really feels good to know that there are people in the world who care.
Now, nonprofit Love Out Loud is helping collect and distribute money to help with evacuation-related expenses.
Right now, we know people were able to go back to their homes, but a lot of them went back to their homes having spent the money that they designated for rent this month or for groceries or for other essential needs. So we're hoping to kind of fill the gap.
Liz Miller with Love Out Loud says people need to prove in any way that they live in the area by going to their website to get help.
So it's really our desire to have as little red tape as possible and provide assistance to people who really need it, regardless of the circumstances.
Even though Love Out Loud is distributing, they need donations.
One thing that we're really committed to is providing assistance really in this moment for the people who need it, but also calling the people that were responsible for that, our officials, the big organizations in this community that are able to provide support down the road.
City leaders say they will discuss how to help those affected by the fire.
I will do everything I can to ensure that the people are made whole.
Barnes just wants transparency.
At this point, just be forthcoming with information and just listen to the community.
If you need help or would like to donate, we have a link to Love Out Loud on WFMYnews2.com. If you don't have internet access, you can call 336-747-3067.